Hello everybody, welcome back to Cloud Wars Minute, our daily news and commentary show where if you give us a few minutes, we're going to give you some unique insights into the greatest growth market the world has ever known. I wanted to talk about one of the key players in the cloud market today, SAP, and in particular, a one-on-one interview I had recently with CEO Christian Klein. It gave a great look into this new type of company that SAP has become in the last couple of years under Klein as CEO. And I think the article that I wrote about it said something like, how Christian Klein has turned SAP into a cloud powerhouse. Let me just preview a couple things here because we've got the full-length video of that interview coming up that I think you'd really enjoy seeing if you have any interest in SAP or what they're doing and how Klein as a leader thinks. The big part is, he's led this transformation of the company into truly cloud outlook, customer-centric. A big part of that has been their RISE program. I give them huge credit because they're really the first mover on this. As far as I'm aware, none of the other big cloud companies has attempted to do anything like this sort of business transformation initiative. Some people have said it's like a concierge service. But to me, what RISE really did was took all of the different pieces of SAP and gave them a single context, which is around customer success, the growth for companies are trying to achieve these days, and get out of that old-fashioned notion about, the big thing for software companies was the deal, the contract up front and the deal size. Now the big thing, certainly for SAP, is business outcomes, customer success, customer loyalty. One of the other pieces that came out of that in the conversation with Klein was the enormous culture overhaul that had to take place inside SAP. And Klein describes in detail how that went about, from being so focused on things like how big was the upfront deal and let's talk a lot about our technology, instead to talk about business outcomes. How quickly is this going to go live? How many people are using it versus what the plan was? And also the customer outcomes, not deal size, that came up over and over in the conversation with Klein. And I think I also was struck by the fact that Klein said it isn't now just about sales calls. Instead, we talk about delivery calls, where we have people from sales, we've got product leaders, and we've got our marketing and solutions people all together. And the three different groups now have joint ownership over this business outcomes for customers. Talk some about the cloud growth. They've got Klein now has the clouds, the company's cloud business growing in the high 20s, which is quite good, and the power of data and industries and how this is helping SAP be able to not just help a company run its internal operations, but to use data to help move into a higher value place in its industry or move across industries and interconnect all the different stakeholders. Thanks for being with us here on Cloud Wars Minute. Hope you have a fantastic day.